Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. A very warm welcome to meeting number 36 of the Gabbys International Club. I am Toastmaster Yogita Upadhayay, your Sergeant at Arms for today's session, and I'm thrilled to kickstart the meeting. Before we dive into the exciting agenda, let me quickly run through a few important housekeeping rules to ensure our session flows smoothly. We are here for the next 2 hours, and trust me, every minute is packed with learning and fun. I encourage you to stay away from your devices and stay in the meeting for the entire duration so you do not get any FOMO. To create an engaging and interactive environment, please keep your video on. It's always nice to see your smiling faces. Keep your audio off unless you're speaking. This way, we all can enjoy a clear and focused session. While Toastmasters International gives us the freedom to explore various topics, here at the Gabbys, we strive to maintain a respectful and inclusive atmosphere. We kindly request all speakers and role takers to approach topics like sex, religion, and politics with sensitivity, avoiding any controversial views. Remember, our club mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience, helping each of us grow in confidence and leadership. And now, it's my pleasure to hand over the virtual stage to our presiding officer, the ever-smiling Toastmaster Mita Shah. Toastmaster Mita is not a teacher, it's not just a teacher by profession, but by passion too. She has dedicated to building a strong foundation for strong and young minds through early childhood education. Over to you, Toastmaster Mita.
Thank you for such a wonderful introduction. That was a Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting, Toastmaster Yogita Upadhyay. Let's give her a huge round of applause. Happy evening. Happy evening, happy morning to family members of the Gabbys, fellow Toastmasters and guests. On this note, I call open this meeting number 36 of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club to order. We, as a club, sincerely appreciate that every time we get an opportunity to welcome so many guests and visiting Toastmasters regularly to join our club meetings upon invitation. I would like to take this opportunity to share the stage with few of our guests and visiting Toastmasters today. May I request guests to please give us your quick introduction of yourself, that is your name, profession, and how you came to know about the Gabbys in 30 seconds. So I can invite guest Pushpak Mishra. You are in mute. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mitaza, for introducing myself in Toastmaster Club. Myself, Pushpak Mishra. I am a chartered accountant by profession. I am having 5 years of work experience in corporate, and currently I am associated with Levi's as a assistant manager, finance controller. That's all about me.
Yes, thank you so much for joining a Toastmasters meeting. Let's give a huge round of applause. Next, we have an announcement. We have a panel discussion on the incident took place at RG Kar Medical College at Kolkata, and it's on Saturday, 31st September, 30th August, sorry, 31st August, apologize for the date. And we have a panel discussion, reclaim the nights, reclaim our rights. So we have in-person as well as hybrid. So a person can join in Bangalore, they can join in person and take the advantage of this. And we'll see that it has to be a very grand success. So looking forward to take the part in this event. Next. Let's welcome with a huge round of applause to our new member, Toastmaster Sumit Sethia. Okay, for the benefits of guests, let me share a brief history about the Toastmasters. The first Toastmasters Club was founded in 1924 at Santa Ana, California by none other than Dr. Ralph C. Smedley. To be specific, Toastmasters is a 100 years old non-profit organization spread across 149 plus countries and 16,000 clubs across the globe. If I may say, it is an institute to practice communication and leadership skills. We, the Gabbys, are one family with 3 clubs. We meet 3 days in a week. The Gabbys International Toastmasters Club meet on every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. online. The Gabbys Toastmasters Club meets on every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon hybrid. And the Gabbys Online Toastmaster Club meets on every Tuesday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. online. So, today we are diving into the theme FOMO. So, like, how many of them you are aware of FOMO? So, in a fast-paced life, it is often happens when we see others sharing their activities or achievements and feel like we are not a part of the fun. And it's the feeling we get when we are worrying that we are missing out on something exciting or important that others are experiencing. Example, today's meeting. We are here and we are enjoying today's meeting, but some members will be they'll be somewhere office or somewhere at other place. But I'm sure we are not going to feel the same when this person is around us. Who would you take us through an incredible journey of understanding FOMO in today's meeting? To take the meeting forward, we have our Toastmaster of the day, who is a certified soft skills trainer, experienced B2B sales professional, currently pursuing a full-time master's degree in the US after a decade in the industry, a mindful introvert who is on a journey to becoming a profound public speaker. At present, she is serving as the Vice President membership of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, and she is Area 51 Director, Division F in District 117 in the US. So, with huge round of applause, let's welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Smruti S. Mohanty. The virtual stage is yours, Toastmaster Smruti.
Thank you so much, Madam President. Please give her a huge round of applause for setting the stage and the tone for all of us. Yes, we are here to understand FOMO, but trust me, FOMO itself is a huge parameter and an ocean. In 2 hours of Toastmasters meeting, it would be difficult to catch up on every aspect. Having said that, before we start the meeting, I'm feeling that sensation of FOMO by seeing all these black boxes on my screen. If it is possible, please try to come on camera with your beautiful smile to make me comfortable. Thank you so much. I loved it when people really respond to your message and promptly act upon the same. Thank you so much. Try to be on camera to the maximum possible extent, maximum possible as possible. And if in case you feel that you have some kind of connectivity issue, then please feel free to share your notes, your comments, and your own expertise with respect to our topic for today in the chat box. Okay, FOMO. Is it a Gen Z slang? I don't know. Is it a lingo? Something which is a part and parcel of our life. Well, the terminology might have been coined by the Gen Zs, but today, in every aspect, be it an age group, industry, job, personal life, or profession, this terminology is literally on every corner of our life, in every fold and segment of our life. So Let me welcome all of you to this journey of feeling FOMO. I'll try my best not to make you feel the same, but I'm thrilled to have you all here today as we dive into the topic that's both timely and intriguing. FOMO, fear of missing out. We are about to embark on this fun-filled journey that not only shed light on the modern day phenomenon, but also explores how it affects us in our everyday life, which means we need engagement. We will together laugh, share, and uncover some surprising insights together. So, buckle up for an engaging meeting where we will turn the fear of missing out to possibly into a chance of connecting and growing together. Are you all excited? I can see few faces, but let's use some emoticons to share our expression. Use anything, what exactly you are feeling now, or how exactly you are feeling now. May I see some usage of emoticons? Okay, here it goes, here it comes. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope rest will get into the groove slowly as we move forward. Now, help me understand when you hear the word called FOMO, what is the one thing which comes to your mind? Or you relate FOMO to this particular word? Do we have anyone in room? If you would like to volunteer and help me understand what you relate FOMO to, or what is that one word which you feel is FOMO? For me, uh, thank you so much, Renu. I'll just come to you. I thought to set a tone to also highlight that FOMO has many threads, which includes your physical, emotional, psychological safety as well. So whatever you feel like sharing, I would only request you to honor the emotions of other in this room as well. So yes, Renu, please go ahead.
Okay, the one word that would resonate with me for FOMO is fun, right? Fear of missing out fun. Yeah.
Okay, fear of missing out from fun. Wow. Thank you so much, Renu, for that active participation. Anyone else? On the contrary, for me, when I came across the terminology of FOMO, I related it to nervousness. And when I started paying more attention to it, it transformed to anxiety. But now I also consider it as fun. Anyone else would like to give it a try? Let me ask Pushpak.
Yeah,
Pushpak, what is
yeah.
FOMO for you?
For me, especially, I feel that some information I'm missing out, like some technical skill, I should be updated with the current environment. So that sometime like that kind of fearness I have, like might be something which technical skill which I should pause, I should be having, but I'm missing that. So that kind of FOMO I have.
Okay. Thank you so much for opening up. Yogita, I saw you unmuting.
Yeah, I actually relate to anxiousness part when I think about FOMO, and I feel like, what if the entire world is just a bubble and would burst? And okay, that's deep.
Yeah, sailing the same boat. Thank you so much. I see an excitement on Karthik's face. Toastmaster Karthik, would you like to share?
Yeah, for me, see, I'm a big movie buff, right? So for me, whenever I'm on the way to watch a movie, I always have a FOMO, fear of missing the first initial 10 minutes. Because for me, I cannot even miss the first title in the movie. So I always be on time and always have a fear of missing out the initial 10 minutes of the movie. Yeah, that's for me, FOMO.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. Trust me when I say I literally wrote it in my notes that I'll ask someone that do you feel this with respect to movie, because it's always related to skill or maybe missing a party. But thank you so much for at least checking my box here. Okay, Toastmaster Samita, please go ahead.
Yes, I have the fear of missing out on people traveling to different places. I feel that I can't visit all the places that all the people, especially if you're on Instagram and you see everyone visiting different places, and I can't go. Huge fear.
Okay. Fear, anxiety, you don't want to miss out. We all are sailing the same boat. The fear of missing out. Now, to make it more interesting to understand, we'll do one thing. Quickly, I'll share a couple of questions with you verbally, as well as let me put it on chat as well. And to make it more engaging, I'll give you 4 options. So you select from that option. If you are unable to speak, you can put that answer in the chat box. However, I would encourage all of you to at least unmute yourself and answer it. Are we on the same page? Give me a thumbs up or a nod. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. People who joined just now, don't feel any, FOMO about it. You literally didn't miss anything. We're about to get started. So please come, possible to come on camera. Please do come and participate in our trivia here. Here's the first question. Very easy. What does the actual acronym FOMO stands for? Here are your options.
No.
Okay, okay, Yogita, thank you for answering. Any different answer?
B.
It's B.
B,
Are we
B.
all B? Okay, fine then. That's the right answer. Okay, how about this? In which decade did the term FOMO first emerge?
Oh, this also has a decade.
1970.
Okay, any other answer?
2000?
90s.
2000.
2000. Any different answer?
See, 1990s.
1990s.
1990s. Okay, anything else? People who are not in camera or not unmuting, please feel free to put your answer on chat box. Okay, the right answer is 1990s. Remember when I said the Gen Z terminology? So that's how the 1990s. Now it's a very tricky one. Okay, please pay close attention to this. In which decade did the term FOMO first gain popularity?
2010.
2010.
Okay, anything else? Any different answer? I see Rahul unmuting. Mohan.
2000.
Okay.
2000.
2010.
Okay, 2010. Okay, I have another answer in chat room. 2004. Anything different? The right answer is in 2000s, and thank you, Pushpak. It is 2004. Is it your memory or Google? Whatever it may be, credit goes to you.
Thank you.
Now another related question. In which year was the term FOMO officially added to the Oxford English Dictionary? Quickly.
11.
11. Okay. Anything else? Anything different? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. We all second to it. Come on, any answers here? When exactly? Okay. Thank you, Pushpak, for the answer.
13.
13. Okay, I hear 13. Okay, it's unanimous because Google is unanimous. So yes, the right answer is the year 2013. Thank you so much. I can see that energy slowly people are grooving to it. Please keep this energy high as we are understanding about FOMO more in detail down the lane. As the Toastmaster of the day and our presiding officer said, I am here not to make you feel FOMO. So for the benefit of guests and the new members, let me brief you how, in general, a meeting of Toastmasters works. In a regular Toastmasters meeting, we come prepared with the prepared speech segment, followed by a table topic segment and a very critical constructive evaluation part. One individual who supervises the entire meeting and also heads and leads the evaluation segment is a general evaluator. Today we have Toastmaster Sunil playing the role of the general evaluator. I would take this honor to introduce Toastmaster Sunil. He is a working professional associated with a PSU as a senior engineer. Toastmaster Sunil is highly enthusiastic about learning new things to evolve himself. He is passionate about playing cricket, speaking in English, and a strong believer in simplicity, integrity, and hard work. Toastmaster Sunil, I would request you to brief your role and introduce your team to the audience. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Smruti S. Mohanty. And my FOMO is speaking publicly, fluently, confidently. And I think everyone has that FOMO. So, excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends and always requires true feedbacks or evaluations. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am the General Evaluator for today's meeting. I'll be evaluating everything that takes place during the meeting from start to end. So, I have already started my job from the moment the meeting started. Two heads are better than one. Here, I have not 2 or 3, but 4 additional heads to evaluate today's meeting successfully. And these 4 heads are none other than my TAGL team, a timer, an AHA counter, a grammarian, and a listener. In order to introduce my team, first I would like to invite timer, Toastmaster Nupur Deshpande. Toastmaster Nupur Deshpande is a dentist specializing in periodontology, that's fancy talks for gums. She runs her clinic since last year. She also handles her Instagram page called dentist_Dr. Nupur, which educates people regarding oral health. So please welcome Toastmaster Nupur. Toastmaster Nupur, please explain your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. As a timer, I will time the table topic speaker, formal speeches, and evaluations. I'll also alert each member of the time they have left using green, red, and yellow cards. So for the prepared speeches, just one second. For the prepared speeches, I'll be flashing this green card in the 5 minutes time and the yellow card during the 6 minutes time and red card during the 7 minutes time. For the table topics, after 1 minute, I'll be flashing this green card. After 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll be flashing this yellow card. And after 2 minutes, I'll be flashing this red card. And for evaluation, after 2 minutes, I'll be flashing this green card. After 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll be flashing this yellow card. And after 3 minutes, I'll be flashing this red card. So I'll be keeping a check and I'll present my report at the end of the meeting when called upon. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Nupur, for clearly explaining your role. Next, we have the AHA counter. Today's AHA counter is Toastmaster Samita Kar. Toastmaster Samita Kar believes that change is the only way of life, and her life reflects that. She started her professional journey as a teacher and then chased her dreams till she was finally the principal of a school. But dreams changed, and now she is a soft skills trainer for graduating kids. Over the years, her hobbies have changed from batik and cross stitch to reading and traveling. She is enjoying her third pathway in Toastmaster's journey. Toastmaster Samita, please describe your role to the audience.
Thank you, General Evaluator. The purpose of our counter is to keep a note on what you are speaking and the filler words that is there in the speech. So I will be focusing on 5 major areas. Filler words like or inappropriate interjections. For instance, and, well, but, so, you know, these are the words that I will be keeping a watch on. Of course, I will also note the long and the short pauses that is unnecessarily put in a speech or while you are talking. Any repetitive words, touch words, everything I'll keep a note on. And at the end of the session, when called upon, I'll present my report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Samita, for precisely describing your role. Next, I would like to call upon our Grammarian-Shrilakshmi Hegde. Toastmaster Shrilakshmi Hegde is a certified image consultant and soft skills trainer by profession. Her interest in public speaking and leadership skills made her join Toastmasters. She is triple crown winner and double path breaker. She is the founder of Imaginative Image Consulting Services. Toastmaster Shrilakshmi, please put light on your role.
Okay, thank you very much, Sunil. Today, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to introduce word of the day. Also, it is my duty to make note of good usage of words. And I also make note of some improper usage of words. And coming to my role, it's my, as I told, it's my responsibility to introduce word of the day. And in word of the day for today is intrepid. Means be extremely brave and showing no fear of dangerous situations. Usage is an intrepid adventurer will persist all the way to the end of the line. Can anyone show me the screen sharing, right? Please give the, I'll show the screen. Anyone, please? I'll just share my screen. And
Zoom monitor, please allow her.
It's done. Please try now.
Okay, thank you. Hope everyone can see my screen right now, right? Just a second.
Yes, visible.
Yeah, word of the day is intrepid, extremely brave and showing no fear of dangerous situations. Usage is an intrepid adventurer will persist all the way to the end of the line. Hope everyone, I hope everyone used the word of the day for today. Over to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shrilakshmi, for explaining your role and providing the word of the day. I hope one day I will be interpreted, whatever the word, in public speaking. Now, the final head or member of my TAGL team, the listener for the meeting. Please help me welcome the listener, Toastmaster Mahaveer Chand. Toastmaster Mahaveer Chand K is a talented software engineer hailing from the picturesque town of Ooty. With 5 years of invaluable experience at Alcatel and Tech Mahindra, he now leads Micronext, a dynamic company specializing in cutting-edge software solutions for the retail sector. In his free time, he enjoys running and resides in the vibrant area of Whitefield, Bangalore. Toastmaster Mahaveer, please let us know what is your role and responsibility.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the listener of the day. I will be listening closely to everything said during the meeting and will draft short question to test our listening skills at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mahaveer, for telling us your role. Now, I'll come again with my team in the evaluation section to present my report. Till then, enjoy the theme, FOMO, prepared speeches and table topic speeches. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil. Let's deep dive into the wild world of FOMO. I have few more questions and few more trivia quizzes for you, but now it's time to understand something which is a bit deeper. The wild world of public speaking is where the FOMO is always filled with. FOMO is public speaking is more common. We heard from few that it is indeed a bit common, more than what actually we think about it. However, the good news is with the right mindset, we together can turn this fear into a fuel of our success. Do you want to see how? Okay, let's witness this miracle or the magic with our very first segment of prepared speeches, where our speakers have already prepared something based on their pathways and project with an objective to deliver a speech and also to share a message with the same. Let's begin with our prepared speech segment with our very first speaker, Toastmaster Anuj, whose speech will be evaluated by our evaluator, Toastmaster Karthik. Do we have the speaker in the room? Could you please confirm your presence?
Yes, I am in the room.
Again,
Yeah, I'm
thank you, Toastmaster Karthik. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have both our speaker and the evaluator in the room. So today our first speaker, Toastmaster Anuj, he has finished his advanced level exams recently and is eagerly waiting for the university exams. Toastmaster Anuj is attempting his strategic relationship pathways, level 1, project 3, introduction to vocal variety and body language. The purpose of this project is for our speaker to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. I can see our speaker ready. Toastmaster Anuj. Beautiful yet deadly. Beautiful yet deadly, Toastmaster Anuj.
What is the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear the phrase beautiful yet deadly? Is it your spouse? Is it your best friend? Is it your sibling? Or is it women? My dear Toastmasters, let me take you through a beautiful yet a deadly experience. I was on a trip with 4 of my friends. We were in New Delhi. It was a Saturday afternoon. We decided to go and visit a place called the Lovers Leap Waterfall. The hike was not the easiest. But somehow, we managed to get to the bottom of the waterfall with little difficulty. There were so many people there. Everyone was admiring the beauty of the waterfall. Even though we were at the bottom of the waterfall at that moment, our goal was to reach the top. We saw some people peeping from the top as well, which meant the top of the waterfall was reachable. Our path to the waterfall was through the jungle. Even though the path was rough and only 2 of us had previous hiking experience, all of us were so eager to get to the top. We were surrounded by Mother Nature. It was so beautiful. And after some time, we managed to reach to the top of the waterfall. Mighty Toastmasters, believe me, the view from there was breathtaking. What do you think happened next? The time was around 5:30 p.m. in the evening. We did not spend much time there. We decided to track down the small stream which led to the waterfall further deep down into the forest. It's interesting, right? When we started our second journey, we were deep in the jungle. But the surrounding was mesmerizing. All of us felt like we were in another world. That's how beautiful it was. But my dear fellow Toastmasters, we knew that we had to turn back soon. And one of our friends had some trouble climbing up as well, which meant we need to get down to the difficult parts before it's too dark. After wandering around for another 30 minutes or so, we decided to get back. And luckily, we were able to get through the difficult parts of the hike before nightfall. In no time, it was 6:30 p.m. and darkness, slowly but surely, started to creep in. The surrounding, which seemed so much beautiful 1 hour back, now seemed deadly. We were in the middle of the jungle, even though we passed the difficult parts of the hike. To make matters worse, we came into a junction. The path led to 2 paths. I said, let's take the right one, guys. No, it's the left path, one of my friends said. At that time, my dear Toastmasters, I decided to trust my friend's instincts and his memory. Therefore, we turned left. No, I know what you're thinking, right? What happened next? Were we lost? That's what we thought as well. When we were navigating through the jungle, nothing seemed to be familiar. And soon, my friend who suggested us to turn left started saying stuff like, "Oh my God, I don't remember that. Gosh, I don't remember seeing that tree." Imagine, my dear fellow Toastmasters, we were so afraid at that moment. Even though we were 5 young men and we were together at that time, the fear of death started to creep in slowly. We were walking through the jungle, but nothing seemed familiar. We started praying as well. And my dear Toastmasters, even though the situation was so difficult, all of us decided to stick together and trust one another, no matter what. And after some time, we were able to see a place which was familiar. Imagine, my dear fellow Toastmasters, only at that moment, we were able to breathe a sigh of relief. If my friends had not been with me at that time, I would not be here today to tell the tale. Because we all stick together at that moment, we were able to turn a dreadful experience into an adventurous life experience and ultimately to live another day. My dear Toastmasters, there will be moments in our life where we feel lost, where we feel broke, and the solutions to our problems, we might be unable to find it by ourselves. And at that time, my dear Toastmasters, do not forget that we have a formidable force around us, which is called friends and family. At those places, my dear Toastmasters, stick with your friends and family. And I'm sure you will be able to overcome beautiful yet deadly challenges that life throws at you. My dear fellow Toastmasters, how is your relationship with your friends and family? Is it beautiful or is it deadly? Over to you.
Thank you so much. Can we have a huge round of applause for our speaker, Toastmaster Anuj? I must say, I never imagined a journey, such kind of journey to a jungle can have a different perspective when viewed from a different angle in a day or a night. And thank you so much for giving that message of living for another day with the people who actually mean to us, who are close to us. Thank you so much. Moving to our next speaker. Do we have our next speaker, Toastmaster Gauri, whose speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Arsheen? I can see our speaker. I would request our evaluator, Toastmaster Arsheen, could you please confirm your presence?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you so much. Okay, Toastmaster Gauri, a chartered accountant by qualification who is currently pursuing her passion as an image consultant and a soft skills trainer. Her knowledge of tarot gives her an edge in color psychology. She is passionate about building her brand, Rebrand.Self, which takes care of self-transformation. Today, Toastmaster Gauri is attempting Level 3, Project 2, from her path of engaging humor of Project Connect with Storytelling. The speech is of 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. Toastmaster Gauri, are you ready? Toastmaster Gauri. Full plates, no boxes. Full plates, no boxes. Toastmaster Gauri.
Hello, everyone. I am Gauri Aggarwal, a Banya, which means that if the speech goes on well, I might try to sell it to you afterwards. But as of now, let me ask you, how many of you have battled cliches? And have goats and chickens been a part of your saga? Well, up in the north, Banya is a caste that belongs to the creed. Aggarwal is a caste that belongs to the creed of Banyas, and they're infamous for their traditions being miserly and strictly vegetarian. As for me, I'm all up for traditions. I love our weddings, the festivals, colorful attire, the song, the whole shebang. Miserly, not really my style. Vegetarian, not at all. I am a non-vegetarian Aggarwal, and I can justify that. My grandfather was a Banya, of course, but from Punjab. My mother is a full-blooded Punjabi from both sides of her family, which makes me 3/4 Punjabi. Now, the odd one out, my grandmom, who was a hardcore Banya, I'm going to call her Sherlock. The dining table in Sherlock's home looked like tinda, gobi, keela, moong dal. Now, those were the delicacies I grew up eating. But on the other side of the spectrum, the maternal side of my family, am I audible?
Yes.
The maternal side of my family, the table looked like butter chicken, mutton curry, palak chicken, curd chicken, chicken pickle, and brain curry. Naturally, my adaptable brain navigated both the tables with ease. But like all choices in life, I liked one more than the other. Now, at home, things were chill, as you can see, except I had to hide my love for non-veg from Sherlock. If I would have met David Dhawan, I would have proposed to him Detective #1, starring Sherlock, and here's why. It was a beautiful Saturday of February, where the sun was shining just right, the birds were humming, and there was marigold garland aroma filling up the air. It was the grand day of my cousin Gaurav's wedding. Now, by lunch, my stomach was growling louder than the band. Dick, chick, dick, chick, dick, chick, dick, chick. Now, Aggarwal weddings are gastronomical pilgrimages. No meat, no chicken, not even an egg in sight. But where there's a will, there's a way. With the stealth of a ninja, I moved from the table, took out my phone, and quickly ordered myself some brain curry, some butter chicken, and a tandoori platter, to be delivered at the back entrance of Tivoli Gardens as a wedding emergency. Now, no, I wasn't going to eat all of this alone. There were a nasty bunch of people who were going to enjoy at the cost of my labor. I quickly headed back, seated myself with a sly smile on my face, and nibbling half-heartedly on a piece of paneer, waiting for the phone to ring. The phone buzzed. I stretched out my neck to look for Sherlock. And to my astonishment, Sherlock was doing the same. She reciprocated each and every micro-expression, making me feel like a chicklet. I quickly cut all cords of contact with her and ran to the gate, where I was greeted by the delivery boy holding my packet, which was smelling like heaven. Money exchanged hands, and I requested the wait staff to please help me with the trolley with the treasure in it, which was covered with a white cloth. All of 5 feet, Sherlock sprung from nowhere. What have you got there? Must be dirty dishes. With one swift move, she whipped the cloth to reveal all the meat. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. If you were served my flesh and bones, would you eat it? Okay, Dadi, stop being melodramatic. A smile finally hit her lips, but it was covered with flowery Punjabi language. Now, this might not sit well with the Banya in my surname, but honestly, those credentials are more for the appetite of public perception. If my Dadi doesn't have a problem, then who is anyone else to have a problem? I have always been told I look intimidating and arrogant, which is fine because I've lived most of my life hearing that. When people can't come and talk to you, when people can't reach you, and when they don't have any concrete gossip on you, they do stoop down to your plate and its contents. I have heard, I can't trust her, she eats non-veg. I mean, really? I never bite without being pushed and shoved. I really don't. I learned one thing, that jealousy and perception have no cure. People are quick to judge and put us in boxes. And this is not just my story. Maybe your box is different. People want to hear what they want to hear any which way. If a chicken lays eggs in the oven, are you going to start calling them cookies? With that, I just wish that may your plates always be filled with your favorite dishes, whether served with Michelin star precision or tossed together like a late night snack. The box is immaterial. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri. Please put your hands together for our speaker, Toastmaster Gauri and Toastmaster Gauri. Let me say thank you so much for giving me a new perspective to understand a Punjabi with Aggarwal as surname and a Bania all put together. Thank you so much. Okay, then. We are done with both our prepared speech segment. I would request our timer, Toastmaster Nupur, could you please help us understand if both the speakers were on time or is there any disqualification?
One of the speakers spoke for 7 minutes, 16 seconds. So is he qualified, Anuj?
7 minutes, 6. Yes, it qualifies for the poll.
Then both of them are qualified, have qualified.
Thank you so much for the confirmation. Zoom moderator can keep a note on the same on that note. FOMO, coming back to the theme, of course, isn't it reversed for missing out rooftop parties or latest TikTok trend? It can sneak its way to our public speaking too, even or ever, especially after these two speeches. Did you ever feel that someone else nails a speech, wondering if you will ever be that captivative or competitive? Yeah, I do feel that sometimes, let's be honest. But we have more to dwell upon, more to dive into the topic and theme of FOMO. For now, let's take a quick break of 5 minutes and we will resume with a lot of more fun, exciting questions. So it's 7:48 Indian Standard Time. Come back all put together after 5 minutes for the interesting segment. See you soon. That was a very quick break. I tried to take my 2 sips of coffee. I hope everyone is back here. Give me some reaction if all are here because I can see a lot of black boxes again on my screen. Thank you for thumbs up. Thank you so much, Dina, for confirming. Thank you for the emoticons. Please keep it coming. The emoticons, the emoji, the chat window, everything is open for you. Please do share your reaction. How do you feel, or are you feeling the feel of FOMO? Okay, having said that, as said, I'm back with few more interesting questions. Again, here the intent is not to educate you or is literally not to give you some kind of gyan session on FOMO or how to overcome it. The intent was to understand, are we on the same page, or is there something else which I can add to your dictionary of FOMO? With those intent, let me begin. And are you ready for a few more questions? Shall we go ahead? And is it possible? Please do come on camera and feel free to unmute yourself and answer. Let me get at least 5 reactions to begin the segment. Okay, I can see people on camera. Rest. Okay, thank you so much. Any other reactions? Okay, I can see people coming on. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the reaction. Now, here comes a question. As I said before, you may answer it by unmuting yourself or feel free to put the answer in the chat box as well. Now, here it goes. The first question. Where does the term FOMO first originate from? The options are in your chat box. A psychology textbook, a social media post in 2004. Okay, the answer is B. I can see a very quick answer from Toastmaster Karthik. Any different answer? Come on, unmute yourself and let me know. Is B the final answer? Okay, B, another answer, B. Anything else? Okay, C.
B.
B, okay. I can clearly see people who are here with this meeting from the very beginning are answering B. And a different reaction, people who have joined after the break. But thank you so much, Gina, for your answer as well. I'm so sorry, but the answer is C, a Harvard Business School paper. That was the platform where the FOMO first originated from. Okay, now another tricky question. Please read these questions and options very carefully because they're so related yet different. The next question, here it comes. The concept of FOMO became popular due to which culture shift?
A.
Any answer? Okay, A. Anything else? Okay, I see A in chat from Toastmaster Nupur. C from Dina, C from Rishi. Any different answer? How about B and D? Okay, I see a B answer from Toastmaster Shilpi. Anyone from D? Okay, fine. The right answer is A, the rise of social media. That's how it actually shifted the entire culture and people started talking more about the same. Now let me post another question. And this is something I'm pretty much sure people can definitely and confidently answer. Here it goes in your chat box. FOMO is often contrasted with another term. What is that term?
Momo.
Okay. Any other answer?
Jomo.
Okay. I see A, YOLO, B for Jomo, Nomo, anything else? Anyone for solo? Okay. Okay, the right answer is B, the JOMO, joy of missing out, which is quite contradicting to FOMO. And people say, in case you want to overcome or to face the FOMO, fear of missing out, why not to practice JOMO, the joy of missing out? How you want to begin the transformation or not is completely up to you. With that spirit of JOMO, joy of missing out, let's deep dive into our next segment of table topic. I'll not steal the thunder. I would invite our table topic master to give you a better perspective about this very special and interesting segment of any Toastmasters meeting. To introduce our table topic master, I can see her in room. Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari. She's from Chhattisgarh, an MBA with 3 years of work experience as an HR recruiter. She's also a Reiki practitioner and NLP certified. She has participated in an international beauty pageant called Mrs. India Worldwide 2013, held in Greece, where she was a finalist. Toastmaster Shilpi, stage is all yours. We are eagerly waiting for the interesting topic coming from you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much for this. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. I am your table topic master, Shilpi Tiwari. So table topic is a wonderful opportunity for us to practice impromptu speaking. It helps us think on our feet and organize our thought quickly. Each speaker will have 1 to 2 minutes to speak on a given topic. If you speak for more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. I would like to invite our guest to participate. If you feel comfortable, please raise your hand and I'll call your name. Remember, this is a supportive environment and it's a great way to practice your speaking skill. So I guess everybody is ready. And I can see our guest, TM Anand, has raised his hand. Okay, so I'll share you the topic. I'll share this topic on chat box. So our guest, Toastmaster Anand, your topic is decision making and FOMO are the two sides of the same coin.
Okay.
It's on
What is
chat.
it? Yeah. What is FOMO, ma'am?
Fear of missing out.
Okay. Yeah. So the topic is a decision making and a FOMO are the two sides of the same coin. Absolutely. The decision making, when the human evaluation has progressed, as a at the point of time, the millions of years, our ancestors, the cortical brain has not developed. Only we have the emotional brain. The emotional brain has got no language. And also, it is completely connected with the emotion, trust, loyalty, fear, jealousy, anger, fight. Always the early people, they used to take the raw prey, animal prey. Normally in the forest, the wildfire happens. Because of that, they started taking the roasted prey, roasted meat, right? So what happened when they started taking the roasted meat? Only the minimal amount of the blood is diverted to the intestine for the digestion, and most of the brain, most of the blood is diverted to the cephalic phase of the brain. That is that's why we have formed the cortical brain, the neocortex, the cerebral cortex. The cerebral cortex, which is responsible for all our cognitive functions like thinking, reasoning, judging, problem solving, as well as the decision making. Whenever we become very fear, we can't make the decision. Why? Because our emotional brain is hijacking our cortical brain. That's why both are the two sides of the same coin. Whenever we have seen the animal, we need to hunt that. Definitely our emotional brain works. But in today's context, as we are working at office, more than the emotional brain, we have to use only the cortical brain so that we can solve the problem, whatever we have. So it has the two sides of the same coin. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anand. I mean, I just read a few pages of the book Sapiens. It just recorded me whatever you just said. So I can relate with that. Thank you so much. Now I can see Diana has raised her hand. Diana, I have the topic for you and I'm texting it on the chat. Your topic is, if you could relive any memorable night, what it be? Okay, Diana? So till then, let's move to the next speaker. Oh, I can see Rishi Rabindranath has raised his hand. So, Rishi, for you, the topic is, I'm texting here, social media is driving FOMO to be the top rated fear. What are your thoughts?
Interesting topic. Right now, every day in our lives, we see everybody using their social media, who's always on their phone, and each and every single person seem to not be able to focus most of the time because we're always thinking about, is there any new notifications in our phone? Is there anything new? And when it comes into many things that comes in social media, yeah, we're always seeing, we continually to see new things. Everybody's posting about traveling to new places, discovering new things, and therefore we always feel a fear of missing out. And at the same time, social media has been the one of the biggest factor that causes that. And what we can do is that we should take some breaks from social media to not always feel the fear of missing out and focus in what we are doing. And moreover, we should practice to have that joy of not missing out. And yeah, that's pretty much what I thought about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rishi. Very well, you said. Yes, joy of not missing out is happens with me also. I'm on Instagram, and once the notification come up, I quickly see. So it's also happens to me. But thank you so much. Nicely you crafted. Thank you so much. Let's move on to our next speaker. Who's there? Okay, our guest Pushpak Mishra. So the topic for you, Pushpak, is fear of missing out on things makes you miss out on everything.
Yeah, so sometime like as a professional, I feel that I mean in the social media era, like a lot of information is flowing, and not able to identify which information is like good for like my career and which information we should ignore. So due to that, sometimes like always whole day we put on whether it is on YouTube, whether it is on LinkedIn, too much focus on that things, and always we have as an individual we fear that something some information we are missing out, and it will definitely like a information, the way the information is flowing, it's not as an individual, it's not possible to gather all the information. So always we should as an individual we should avoid the like a screen timing, and we should more focus on the physical thing. We should always have a celebrate that joy of not missing out. That's it.
Wow, lovely crafted. Focus on avoid screen timing, and as you said, focus on the joy of not missing out.
Not missing it. Focus on the physical things and not always on the social media and the screen timing.
Nicely crafted. Thank you so much. I'll pick up this point that I need to avoid screen time. I do lots of screen time. It's high on my phone always. Thank you so much. So let's move on. We have Subhashini. So Subhashini, for you, the topic is, I'm texting. The silent observer on social media, are they really silent?
Wonderful. If anybody who's following me on Instagram would know that I am a buzz on Instagram. Like, probably my brother says you send them MOM, minute to minute of what you're doing on Instagram. So there is no need for me to go check upon you. All that I have to do is, check your Instagram. Sometimes I wonder and also go to guilt that, am I the one who's using a lot of Instagram, wasting a lot of time here? But sometimes when I see the number of people who viewed it are more or same, they don't really post anything, but they're always there watching. I probably now get it, like fear of missing out or joy of not missing out. It could be anything, but people are always there on Instagram or anything. People always want to catch up whether you're silent, you're not silent. But Whether are they silent, I don't know about their mind, because they always have a lot of information gathering. Whether they process it or no, I have no idea. But sometimes it makes me feel guilty when I am overdoing on Instagram. But then I understand there are silent spectators who are also very active. Just because they're silent doesn't mean they're not, active. So for me, it is a very, go ahead and feel a cool headed, like, okay, fine, I'm not the only one who's wasting here my time just because I'm show up a lot. But I think everybody are showing up, but then they don't really post a story. So it actually makes me feel really nice. I keep doing what I'm doing. But is it very important for us to understand, to concentrate on silent observers? I would say it's not my cup of tea, because I feel we got one life, and all that we are trying to achieve is, concentrate on what are your experiences, irrespective of what the other person has to say, comment, share, like whatever. I think we have to train ourselves to just be content with what our experiences are, being in social media, not being in social media, be it you want to go a day with detox, or you just want to plunge in Instagram and go all the way, look at all their stories and things like that. I think it's your personal experience. Leave them silent observers in your mind, silently mute them. I think all that we have to care is be a giver, be kind, compassionate, loving, and if you can through your stories make people laugh and smile, I think that's our job ends right there. I think I'm going to leave the silent observers in their own field, whether they want to be silent or loud, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, beautiful thought, Toastmaster Shilpi. Back to you. I'm very sorry about not being on video today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's okay. It's okay. But the point that you have shared, I completely agree with you. Somehow I detoxify myself from Instagram. And once I used to look all the stories and all the posts of my friends, I felt like to be a FOMO. I'm not giving anything. So I can relate somehow in you. I was the silent observer that time. So now moving to Rahul. Rahul, I'll share the topic for you on the chat.
Sure.
Okay, so your topic is to break free from the cage of FOMO. Have I? Have I not?
Okay, so to break free from the cage of FOMO, have I or have I not? I think everyone faces fear of missing out. And it's not just about the social media. Uh, I know we are consuming a lot of content on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, but apart from that, we are also missing out on things which uh, needs to be experienced, like spending time with our family, spending time with our friends, or uh, building ourselves, building some skills, or gathering some knowledge. So we are not only missing out on the social media and what is happening in other people's life, but also we are missing out on our self development, is what I feel. So to be honest, personally, I do not use any social media. I am present, but I'm not an aggressive user, and I believe in working on myself and developing myself. Um, Apart from that, we also should have a fear of missing out to enjoy the nature, to travel, to explore the world, because we all are alive and we should live this life by fearing to miss out the things which really matter. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rahul. I think this topic is perfect for you. Reason being, as you said, that you're not into the social media and all. I'm the person who travel, but is still on the social media, clicking pics and posting on that. So thank you so much for, I took some points from your end and I'll definitely update it on. So this is all the table topic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Diana, I forgot that Diana's has posted here, and I'll read her topic, and I gave her topic is, just a second. So, okay, I'm reading. So Diana has written, thank Toastmaster for invite me that your club. Table Master, intrepid. I think that fact FOMO memorable any get my mind are night do thing with life intrepid relied long ago as that big trouble for by parents of my mom intrepid get in my life was badly intrepid with her nasty speak me intrepid taste badly in my feeling hurt intrepid in my memorables about of dead past way long ago intrepid thankful master. Diana, I'm so sorry for your loss, but I know Diana is very brave and I look up into you, Diana. So thank you for encouraging us and motivating even me. Thank you so much. So that's all from my end, and that's all the table topic. Thank you so much for your evening. I thank you so much for the guests and the volunteers who participated in table topic. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpi, for bringing those thought-provoking questions on board. And thank you to all the speakers for freely expressing your views and points towards the same. Can we please have a huge round of applause for our table topic master and also for all the table topic speakers. Thank you. Quickly, may I please check with our timer, Toastmaster Nupur? Is there any disqualification
No,
in the
there are
table
no
topic segment?
disqualifications.
Thank you so much for the quick confirmation. As the meeting progressed and I was listening to a lot of points shared by our speakers in this table topic segment, social media is something which we are aware and we read a lot about the same. I was quickly doing a bit research where I got to know that according to a Forbes health article, the average person spends more than 150 minutes a day on social media. Because of this, we are more aware than ever of how others are spending their time. Every party, every meeting, vacations, dining, even Toastmasters meeting seems to be documented for the world to see. But isn't it good or it's partially bad? I don't know. It's a perspective all put together. But to tell you the truth, being a person from sales and marketing, let me tell you, with passage of time, the FOMO is one of the best marketing strategy which marketers use. Where brands they use the scarcity and exclusivity factor to bring campaigns and create that buzz in the market and increase the sales revenue. Well, that's quick facts for you. But moving ahead, as we were speaking, our minds out, heart out, we had a team of evaluators closely watching us who are ready with their evaluations. So to conduct the segment, I would request our General Evaluator Toastmaster Sunil. The stage is all yours. Looking forward for your team. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Hello everyone. This is the evaluation section of the meeting. Evaluations are designed to help speakers to recognize their strengths and learn what steps they can take to improve their speaking skills. Evaluation comments are from the point of view of the assigned evaluator only. They do not speak for the club as a whole. So, let's start the evaluation section. First, we will start our first prepared speaker, TM Anuja Mahamalage, and his evaluator, TM Karthik. TM Karthik is working as a full stack developer in Travelopia and is a cake trainer. He is a history and movie buff. He loves storytelling and listening to music. He always tries to be the best version of himself. I would request Zoom moderator, please pin Dio, Toastmaster Anuja and Toastmaster Karthik along with the timer. TM Karthik, Toastmaster Karthik, please present your report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Anuj, your speech was a thrilling speech, I can say. I would give 10 on 10 to the content and to your structure of your speech. I did like the way you started by asking a couple of questions, which is an important aspect, important aspect to grab the audience attention. Overall, the content of your speech was excellent, and I said it was thrilling and engaging till the end with an absolute satisfying conclusion with the message. Indeed, you are a great storyteller. As per the purpose of the project, my evaluation will mainly focus on how effectively you use your vocal variety and body language. Throughout your speech, you were too good in modulating your voice to high tone, low tone, fast pace, and slow pace, wherever it was required, and as you made sure when to raise the pitch and when to lower your pitch. You stressed the words wherever required. You displayed your emotions by modulating your voice effectively. So I can say your vocal variety was top notch. Coming to your body language you use in your speech, I was mainly focusing on the key elements of body language in your speech, and they are eye contact, natural body language, and voluntary movements. Your eye contact was good throughout the speech. Natural body language is the one which comes out naturally when we are speaking, and you were good on that. Now, how to determine natural body language? When I ask somebody, hey, can you please give me a cup of water? So this is your natural body language. So that was good, you used in your speech. These were the highlights of your speech. I do have some recommendations which can help you craft your speech, craft your upcoming speech to top the notch. You were too good in using your eye contact and body language, but there is third element in body language, and that is voluntary movements. Voluntary movements are self-generated, and when we inculcate them in our speech, it creates a great impact. It will create a good drama. And I felt that you could have brought in voluntary movements in your speech where you were showing different variations of vocal variety. Now, to give an example of such voluntary movement, yes, I successfully wasted my entire day. So this is one of the voluntary movements which you can use in your speech, which will add some more drama and spice up your speech. And also I feel there was humor missing in your speech. So humor is a weapon which can lit up your whole story towards up. So how can you add humor? So how can you add using humor in your speech? So you could have said, as I was climbing the hill, I suddenly stepped on something and I felt it was bread, but eventually it was a cow dung. I felt how? Cow also does hiking. So this is where you can add your humor into your speech, which will lighten up and also engages your story. Now, coming to the summary, your vocal variety was good. You had a great body language, as I said about the three key elements. So the one element I would like you to improve is voluntary movements and add some bit humor. And I can say it was a great story. Toastmaster Anuj, I really loved it. And all the best for your future speeches. Back to you, Toastmaster General Value.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal. You gave a perfect evaluation with CRC method. And you gave your example, you performed how he could have performed better. The recommendation I would like to suggest you that you were near to time limit. I think there are only 5 to 10 seconds left. So you try to focus or try to concentrate on the time. And Toastmaster Anuja, as Toastmaster Karthik mentioned that your body language, eye contact, voice modulation, everything was perfect. Apart from it, I would say only one thing, I would like to suggest you only one thing, that in the beginning you asked a question, but you didn't wait for response from audience. I think you should have wait for response. And you took too long pauses, which made us to feel that you have done. So that if you improve them, your speech could be better than what it was. Thank you. Now, I will move on to our second prepared speaker, Toastmaster Gauri Aggarwal, and her evaluator, Toastmaster Arsheen K. Toastmaster Arsheen K has recently joined Salesforce as a product manager. She loves to read and write poetry. Zoom moderator, please pin duo Toastmaster Gauri Aggarwal and Toastmaster Arsheen K. Toastmaster Arsheen, please present your report.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sunil. Gauri, it's always a pleasure to listen to someone like you, who is a soft skills trainer and image consultant, because I've never had that kind of coaching in my life. It's exemplary to see how you deliver a topic and decorate it with such beautiful words. Today, in my evaluation, I'll divide it into two parts majorly. The first part is where I'll talk about the things I absolutely was thrilled to see in your speech. And the second part will deal with the things that we can make better moving forward. In the first part, I have three things that absolutely swept me off my feet. The first thing is, I've never heard such a novel topic in a story before. I've heard several stories all throughout my life. I've been a public speaker for more than 15 years now, and I've never heard a story about how a Bania Punjabi looks at food. And I was blown away because I'm a West Delhi Delite, and I have been surrounded by Banias in my room, in my class, and everywhere I go. But I've never heard this novel take on food by a Bania before. So an absolutely novel topic, and it was delivered with so much panache. It was a topic about how a Bania looks at food, but I thought that food was your news, and you were looking at food like something that is a painting by a French artist. You were describing mutton and chicken so beautifully, I was almost salivating in my chair. The second thing that I absolutely loved in your speech were your expressions. You actually hugged when you said hugging. You actually showed us that you were salivating, and I started salivating and missing when my nanny makes mutton. And I wanted to eat that mutton. The third and final thing which I loved about your speech was the message. I was taken aback because I was not expecting this message from this speech, but it made sense somehow. You said that when people look at you as someone who consumes non-veg, they judge your character and they start judging how you would be as a person. That was very different and very unique to any message that I would have heard related to this speech. I thought you would talk about, different types of food and other things, but relating that to the person's character, unique, very unique. So all in all, it was delivered beautifully. It was decorated with so many beautiful words. Now let's talk about the things that you can do better. The first thing is, and this feedback I got long time back when I was delivering my speeches, was the fact that people are here to listen to a story. When we read a novel, but when we listen to a story, we want the sentences to be slightly shorter. Your sentences were very decorated, were filled with very beautiful words, but sometimes it was an overkill. It started with a vocabulary, it had vocabulary words in between, and then it ended with a very beautiful word. But did I want that much? Let's judge how many words do I want to put into a sentence and how quick do I want to deliver a message. The second thing is the message at the end. Personally, with me, it did not land as much as it should have. I want you to spend a little more time on the message and tie it back as a conclusion to the whole story that you said. So all in all, amazing, beautiful topic, very novel topic, and decorated with the words that you do and with your expressions and your emotions.
Let's come out of this stronger the next time around. And I'm looking forward to your next speech and salivating once again with how you describe food. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Sunil.
Thank you, Arsheen. Too. Your evaluation was perfect, but again, you should have started your recommendation part after just seeing the green card. But you crossed the limit. That's why you can't concluded your evaluation. I think so. Yeah. And Speaker Gauri Aggarwal, Arsheen already mentioned everything that it was a humor speech, and for me it was humor when you just mentioned Bania, because you know that I am also Bania. And on recommendation part, I would suggest that there was less audience engagement. I was waiting that you would ask that who is Bania and it's non-veg. I would have raised hand. Otherwise, it was perfect speech, and you are seasoned Toastmasters. I know very well. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now I know you're a non-veg eating banya. Remember that.
Now, I would request the Zoom moderator to spotlight the table topic evaluator and the timer together. We have our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Mukund Joshi. Toastmaster Mukund Joshi is a finance professional working for Capgemini as a director. He is currently the Vice President Education of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. He loves reading, public speaking, and currently he is learning golf. Table topic evaluator Mukund Joshi, please present your report.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Let me start off with the first speaker, our guest speaker, Toastmaster Anand. Decision making and FOMO are two sides of the same coin. Toastmaster Anand, to be honest with you, I think you started a little bit blabbering in the beginning, but having said that, you were able to connect the actual topic to whatever you were saying, because what I heard in the end was that you said something about two sides of the same coin. Decision making and FOMO are the two sides of the same coin. So I am assuming that the structure that you had about the human brain, etc., were all relating to talking about decision making and FOMO and how they are two sides of the same coin. If at all there is any recommendation from my side, I would suggest that try to come out with a simple structure, like opening, a body, and a conclusion. Although your conclusion was there, which tied up to the topic. If you could do that in a more clearer way, that would be a great thing. Thank you very much for your take on that topic. Going to the next speaker, Diana. Diana, what can I say? Such an emotional post that you put in the chat. I really have to say that you're really feeling sorry for you about what you have gone through in your life based on the chat that you have given. But having said that, you're here in Gabbys, and Gabbys is like a big happy family, and you're definitely a part of this great family. Thank you, and we really sympathize with you. Going to the next speaker, Rishi. Rishi, your topic, social media is driving FOMO to be the top rated fear. What are your thoughts? You gave your opinion about the topic, which was like an opening. You said very interesting topic. Spoke about people being all the time on the phone, worried about missing notifications. They keep posting about their travels, etc. So people are really have FOMO that they are going to miss out on the notification. And the best thing was that you gave a suggestion on how to avoid FOMO, like stay away from phones, etc. But I thought you spoke for a very less time, if I'm not mistaken. You could have spoken a little bit more about how to avoid FOMO, like people can get into meditation, etc. And, you could have added a few more points and spoken for a little more time. Then, your topic would have been a full rounded topic. That would be my suggestion. Going on to the next speaker is the guest, Pushpak. Fear of missing out on things makes you miss out on everything. Is there some disturbance? Is it coming from my laptop? Is there some disturbance? Is everybody hearing it, or is it just me?
Yes, there is.
Some fan now.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's come back again.
But we can hear you.
Would
so it's fine.
request. Yeah.
Okay, now it's gone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
All right, great. Okay, thanks. So, Mr. Pushpak, I think the best thing that you did was you took a pause initially, around 5 to 6 seconds to think, right? And then based on your based on your thoughts.
I think General Evaluator Sunil sir's computer, maybe.
Sunil, if you could go on mute, please. Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Pushpak, fear of missing out on things makes you miss out on everything. So as I was saying, you took a pause to think, and then based on your thoughts, you said how people can't identify between good posts and bad posts, and and you gave a suggestion saying avoid screen timing. But you very cleverly related to the JOMO part of this, where we all are having FOMO, you should celebrate JOMO, and that message came out very nicely in your speech. But what I would say is that you could have utilized your 2 minutes, and you could have spoken more about celebrating JOMO. Since you had already spoken about JOMO, it was just a matter of adding 3 or 4 sentences more on of how you can celebrate JOMO. Maybe if you had added that, it would have been great. And then came Subhashini. The silent observers on social media, are they really silent? I think, Subhashini, your topic of all the topics had really a very good structure, right? You first gave your opinion on the topic by saying wonderful. And then you gave your opinion about people who are viewing your posts, but they're very silent and they themselves hardly post anything, and how it makes you feel guilty. It had an entire body and of your speech, and then there was finally a conclusion also, which was a message. Be compassionate. Don't worry yourself about silent viewers or silent people on social media, etc. If at all there is any recommendation, I thought you are speaking very fast. You seem to be in a hurry. I completely understand that you have to cover everything within a span of 2 minutes, and I think you are speaking very fast. Maybe next time, maybe you can challenge yourself to speak a little slowly and then also put in relevant comment while you are speaking slowly. That would be my suggestion to you. And the last speaker we had is Rahul Swami. Rahul Swami, to break free from the cage of FOMO, have I or have I not? So the first thing you did was you took time by repeating the topic. And then you gave your opinion about everyone faces FOMO. FOMO about spending. You said that it is irrespective of social media. That was the best part of your speech. Irrespective of social media, there is FOMO in everybody's lives. FOMO of missing out on family time, FOMO on missing out certain other joys, FOMO on missing out on self-development, etc. And you said that, and you gave your take that you focus more on self-development and the FOMO. You should have FOMO about things that really matter and not necessarily what is there on social media. Excellent take on the whole topic. Thank you very much. I think those were all the speakers, table topic speakers that were there. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Table topic Evaluator Mukund Joshi. For the detailed evaluation of the all table topic speeches. Mukund, you are a good speaker and a good evaluator. You are perfect in evaluating, speaking, listening, everything. You praised the speakers, you gave them important suggestions, and it is very difficult to evaluate for 5 to 6 speakers all together. Kudos to you, and I don't have any recommendation for you because you are an experienced Toastmaster. Now, I would like to move on to my TAGL team one by one. First, I would invite the timer, Toastmaster Nupur Deshpande, to share her report. Nupur Deshpande.
Yes, I'm here. So luckily, all our both our prepared speeches qualified. Wait, I'll just share the screen. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
So both our prepared speeches have qualified, and so have our table topics. Just Toastmaster Arsheen went a little beyond her time, and rest everyone has qualified. I'll share it on chat. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Nupur, for giving a precise report. Your report was wonderful. On recommendation part, I would suggest that in the introduction part, you took a long pause that made me feel that you were done. So please avoid taking long pauses. Otherwise, it was a good introduction and good report. Thank you. Now, I would like to call upon the counter of the meeting, Toastmaster Samita Kar, to share her report.
Yes, can you see my screen?
Yes.
The counter work was to check how you all are speaking. And I found the prepared speeches, there were hardly anything where I could see the filler words or inappropriate interjections. It is only when we are speaking impromptu is where the filler words are coming. The inappropriate interjection of so was used a lot in today's meeting. Ahs and ums were there, was less, was even less. But our prepared speakers have really nailed it. All of the speakers are requested to go through this report, find out where they can do it better the next time. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, counter Toastmaster Samita Kar. Report was wonderful, but I saw that you didn't maximize the report. That's why it was hiding some part. Otherwise, report was good, and you are also an experienced Toastmasters. Your introduction was perfect, and everything was perfect. But only thing is that your report was not fully visible. Visible means some part is hiding.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that.
Next is our grammarian, Toastmaster Shrilakshmi Hegde. Toastmaster Shrilakshmi Hegde, please come and share your report.
Okay, sure. Word of the day interpret is used by only by Sunil Gupta, GE for today, and good usage of words. Let's witness the miracle by Toastmaster Smruti. All of us felt we are in the another world. Toastmaster Speaker One, Toastmaster Anuja. Aggarwal weddings are gastronomical pilgrimage. That is Toastmaster Gauri. Emotional brain has no language. That is our table topic speaker, Toastmaster Anand. No rhetorical questions, answer not required. Here, Gauri used the word, would you serve my flesh and bone? Would you eat it? Gauri used that sentence. And other than that, hypophora, question and then answer. His relationship with my friends and family. It's how is your relationship with your friends and family? It's beautiful or deadly. What do you, GE?
You're on mute.
Toastmaster Sunil, you're on.
Okay, sorry. Yes. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi Hegde, for sharing your report. You gave the word of the day interpret that completely resonate with the theme FOMO. Your report was complete. On the recommendation part, I would suggest that in the introduction part, you shared the scheme. I think it was not necessary. You could put the word of the day in the chat. That is sufficient. Otherwise, all things were good. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite the last member, the last head of my TAGL team, our listener, Toastmaster Mahaveer Chand, to test our listening skills by asking some questions. Toastmaster Mahaveer, the stage is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sunil. So, my first question is, what is the name of the waterfall which Toastmaster Anuj explained about the experience? What is the name of the lake? The name of the waterfall? Any answers? So it's Lovers Lake Waterfall. And what is the one intrepid thing what our general evaluator Toastmaster Sunil wants to do? Do you have any answers?
He wants to become a better speaker.
Perfect. Yes. And this is a little tough one. What is the name of the Gauri's cousin who was getting married, where Gauri did what she did? What is the name of Gauri's cousin?
Gaurav.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And last question, what does a banya mean? Gauri briefed about it. What does a banya refer to?
They are pure
Miser.
vegetarian.
Miser.
Yes. Yes, it's basically businessmen. Yeah. Thank you so much, and thanks for your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahaveer. But I have another meaning of banya. Banya means baniye, not bigadiye. Okay. Thank you. Your listener, listener. Your questions were interesting and engaging. On the recommendation part, I would suggest that Mahaveer, in the introduction part, your speech was very short. You have the opportunity to speak, so you could have made your speech interesting by adding any personal story about listening and speaking. That's all. Now, I will move on to the evaluation of the meeting. The meeting started on time along with the recording at 7 p.m. Kudos to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Yogita Upadhayay. You delivered the club mission statement and general meeting guidelines properly. I would suggest that be more energetic because you are the first speaker. If the alarm rings low, how can you wake up? So you are the alarm of the meeting. Who has to wake up the audience? Otherwise, audience is busy in seeing chatting on WhatsApp and other things. Then, our presiding officer, Toastmaster Mita M. You opened the meeting in a very inspirational manner by asking guests for their intros and telling them about Toastmasters origin. You also informed about the coming panel discussion on 31st of August. On the recommendation part, I would suggest you to include some fun in your speech. Again, you are the president, you are the presiding officer of the meeting. So you are at the topmost position in the meeting. So you should be energetic and you should have fun in your speech. Next, we have Toastmaster of the day, Smruti S. Mohanty. Initially, the theme was very mysterious for me because I didn't hear about it, and the theme was very interesting as well. You successfully gave insights into the theme. You encouraged audience to switch on their cameras. You kept the audience engaging with the theme throughout your presentation by asking objective questions and responses effectively. And I think in the Gabbys, you are famous for your smile. So your smile always lights up the room. On the recommendation part, what can I recommend you? You can involve, you can mention more personal stories and humor in your speeches. That's all from my side. Next, we have table topic master, Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari. You properly explained the table topic section to the audience. Your table topics were good and easy to understand and articulate thoughts for both guest and regular Toastmasters by putting them in the chat. Everything was perfect, but I think that if the topics were short, it would be easy for the speakers to articulate speech within time, because in this section we have only 1 to 2 minutes to speak, and in those 2 minutes we have to prepare a speech and deliver as well. Another thing is that the table topic evaluator, he has to note down the topics for each speaker. So if topics are long, so it will be very difficult for table topic evaluator to note down the topics and and evaluate as well. Now next table topic evaluator Mukund Joshi. I have already evaluated your report. Now, how can I forget to appreciate and thank our background team members, Zoom moderator, VP Education, VP PPR, and others who handled the meeting from behind the stage and made it possible to smoothly run the meeting. I would request all of you to put your hands together for their selfless efforts. Just because of their efforts, we have successfully conducted the meeting. With this, now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Smruti. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil, and your entire team for that detailed evaluation of this entire meeting. Inputs like this helps us to strive and thrive in a longer run. On that note, if I may understand, the timer's report is in place. Hence, I would request the Zoom moderator to go ahead and please launch the poll. Dear participants, members, guests, and visiting Toastmasters, the moment you see the poll on your screen, please go ahead and vote for your favorite one. This would help them to come next time, give their best of their efforts, and keep you entertained and busy as well. By the time you are engaging yourself in voting and selecting your favorite role takers, let me put through two things in the chat window. And this is not for you to answer. This is a thought for you to ponder upon. These are the two questions which I am putting. It's something like the choices we make in our life. I'm repeating myself, no need to answer. This is just for your thoughts and for you to give some minute time and think through it. The FOMO or maybe the JOMO is sometimes a perspective and sometimes it's a choice. I believe personally with my experience in life, the choices we makes us. So if possible, let's make mindful choices in life and stay away from the FOMO. If you are unfortunately being a part of it, try to enjoy it to the maximum possible extent. On that note, thank you so much to each and everyone for being there through the entire session, for being such an enthusiastic and thoughtful audience as well. Here's to living fully and enjoy every experience on our own terms. On that note, I give the stage back to Madam President, Toastmaster Mita M. Shah. Over to you.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the Day. A very great today's event. Like you have done such a great job, and you made us more understand about the FOMO, which I was not aware. Thank you so much. Next one. Just a minute, my Zoom got. One minute. Okay, now let's welcome our new, those who have taken a role today. That is our first time role takers. Let's say our first time role taker was our listener, our general evaluator. What a great, our general evaluator has taken first time. So let's give a huge round of applause to our general evaluator. Let's give a huge round of applause to our general evaluator, our listener who has taken first time, and timer Nupur. She has also taken for the first time her role. So let's give a huge round of applause for our role takers. Next. Thank you for general evaluator for your evaluation. Thank you for all the role takers and the TMOD, TTM and TTE. Thank you all the speakers and evaluators. Let's give a huge round of applause for our first time role takers. Next, I request guests to share your experience. Guest, are you there? Pushpak?
Yes. Yeah, so it was a fantastic session. Learned a lot of things, new word, and a lot of skill set. Yeah, so it's a wonderful session. It was very nice.
Okay, then Mamta Garg, are you available?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm available. Sorry, I missed the part. Could you please repeat what it's a feedback?
No, how you felt today's meeting?
It was great, and I'm really optimistic to join the further online meeting. Though I am also I am a Toastmaster in New Gurgaon Club. But yes, I was looking for this online meeting as well to continue, to join the daily meeting. So yes, I'm really amazed to join it. Thank you.
You are always welcome. You can reach out to our VP membership for any further information. They will be always available. Our VP membership is Smruti Mohanty as well as Gauri Aggarwal. You can reach out, and Paduka Kanan, 3 are there. You can reach out anyone and they'll give you all the guidance and detailed result. Then next, Alok, Satish, Dev Parasar, Shubhashini. Anyone is there? Okay. Then we have done with the guest. Then I request results for today's meeting are the best TAGL role.
Ma'am, I've shared it on the chat.
For my WhatsApp or a chat?
Zoom chat.
Okay, I'll just check it out. Just a minute. Okay, so today's favorite table TT speaker, Diana and Subhashini. Wow. Let's give a huge round of applause for table topic speaker. Great. Next, our favorite auxiliary player, Samita Kar. Thank you, Dina. Thank you so much. Our favorite speaker, Gauri Aggarwal. Let's give a huge round of applause. Our favorite main role player, Smruti Mohanty, our TMOD of the day, FOMO. Yes. And next is our favorite evaluator, Karthik Venugopal. So let's give a huge round of applause to all the role takers and all the winners. So now how you feel? All the winners? Great. Okay, then yes, we will see you all. Thank you, Dina. Thank you so much. We all will see you on 24th Saturday. Yes. Thank you so much, Dina. We all meet you on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon in hybrid meeting at number 91 Springboard near Vivekananda Metro Station next to C.V. Raman Hospital, Indiranagar, Bangalore. And by this, I adjourn today's meeting.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.